Oh, all right. Well, it is currently 12:02. Just bit of a late start to the vlog today, but welcome to the vlog. Had to go get some essentials because we were evidently out of chocolate milk and cookies at home, so nothing like an oat choc milk to start off the day. Far out, I love these things. What the hell happened in here? There we go. That's a little bit nicer. Alright, there we go. Room looks a little nicer. Got my cookie. And we're ready to start today's video. Hang on, let me finish this. It's probably a bad idea to take a bite of the cookie as I was about to talk. Oh, far out. But today we're going to be talking about cameras. Now, when I first started taking photos and filming stuff, I started on a Nikon Coolpix, I think it was. Hang on, I've got it around here. Here it is. This Nikon Coolpix P80. There we go. But yeah, this is the first camera that I started taking photos on. And then not long after that, I moved on to a Canon 1200D. And that was after, I guess, I kind of found my passion for photography and filming stuff. And then after that, I moved on to a Canon 760D. I have that camera. This is it here, the Canon 760D. What I loved about this camera is the flip out screen. And I moved to this camera from the 1200D, and this was probably the camera that I owned, I think, for the longest time. Now my sister owns it. This is my sister's camera now. But yeah, I loved this camera. It was awesome. The flip out screen, the video on it was good. So I filmed a lot more on this camera, partially because of the flip out screen. After this camera, I moved on to my 6D Mark II, which I've been using ever since. I think I got it right before I went into year 12, right before I turned 18. So at the start of 2018, I bought the camera. I also have that still. Let me get it. Man, I'm doing a lot of like sit down, stand up. Maybe I should have pulled the cameras over here first before I started this whole section. Anyway, this is my Canon 6D Mark II. I still use this camera all the time. It's great. Flip out screen, of course. Really love a flip out screen. And that was probably one of the main reasons why I didn't push to move away from this camera. And also I was kind of still waiting for the next big thing in cameras. But yeah, this camera is really good. It was my first full frame camera as well. I never owned a full frame camera, and then I moved to this thing and it was awesome because I never owned one before, like a full frame. So it was awesome, readjusting to that kind of technology. And then obviously still having like filming and stuff like that. I had good filming specs. This can film at 1080 at 50, which I love because that was enough frames to do like slow stuff as well. So I really still love using this camera. But now I'm looking to move on to something new. And that's where something exciting is happening tonight. Canon are releasing, I don't know if they're releasing, but they're talking about in a live stream the Canon R5. Yeah, oh, you can't see it. But there's a countdown for the live stream that they are doing tonight, where I'm hoping they will announce the Canon EOS R5 and maybe the R6 as well. I'm also interested in the R6. And either of those two cameras have a very good chance of being my next camera. Now, each of these cameras here all taught me a valuable lesson. I have distinct memories of using all of them, and I've learned so much from using them all. But the one camera that taught me the biggest lesson, I guess, was my 6D Mark II. And the lesson that I learned from this camera, and that my dad has said this quote to me numerous times, and I've heard it from numerous people, but the quote is, the best camera is the one you have on you. Now, it's a bit confusing when you hear it at first. You think, oh, that's kind of weird. What do you mean by that? What it means is the best camera is the one you have on you. It's as simple as that. Just think about it. It's this camera, or it's my phone, or it's a point and shoot, or it's a Nikon Coolpix. Whatever I have at the time, that is the best camera. It doesn't matter about gear or, you know, megapixels or all those fancy words that photographers and that like to use. It just matters about what you have. What you have is important. What you have is special. So you don't need a souped up, awesome camera to get into taking photos. If you want to start taking photos, use your iPhone, or find a cheap camera that you can afford that is well in your price range, and that is the best camera for you. It's not a really pro camera like a 1DX Mark II or the new EOS R5 or, you know, the EOS R, something like that. It's not a really souped up camera. It's the one you can afford and the one that you have on you. Those are the best cameras. And from those cameras and having those and developing with those, you will learn so much about the craft, and you will learn the beauty of the craft. That is not about the technology. It's not about, you know, hardware and all that kind of stuff. It's about you, the user, developing your creativity and using these. These are just tools. Just tools. That's all they are. And using them to create your own images, your own video, your own stories, and your own creativity. And that was the lesson that this camera taught me. And I've owned this. I think this is the camera that I've owned for the longest. And I've stuck by, and I still love this camera. I think it's definitely one of the best cameras that I've ever owned. It's got great features, and all in all, it just taught me so much about myself as an artist. I created so much with this camera. It is ridiculous how much I've used. And it'll definitely be sad to stop using it and to let it go. But by all means, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it close by because this is the camera that means the most to me. I will keep this camera for as long as I can because it taught me so much. And there are so many memories within this camera, this tool. But at the end of the day, it wasn't the camera that made me a great photographer or a great filmmaker. Sure, it helped, but it was here. And that's what we have to realize, that it's not these tools, these cameras don't make us as good, like they don't make us really good artists, but it's in fact ourselves. When we create things, these are just the tools. And all of that greatness and all those things that we think are awesome about the cameras are actually come from us. We are the artists, we are the creatives. So next time you see someone with a really good camera and you think to yourself, oh, I need that camera to be good, remember that the best camera is the one you have on you. That's my little talk about cameras. Hopefully that made sense. I kind of just let that flow out of my mind. And yeah, hopefully you got something out of that. Now, what I want to do is I've been craving so hard to get some B-roll of some waves and some water. I kind of missed out a little bit in yesterday's vlog. Well, not yesterday, the day before. Is it yesterday? No. Well, anyway, the vlog from 2 days ago, when the sun didn't properly rise, I kind of missed out on that like golden hour that I wanted. So I'm going to try again this afternoon. We're going to go to Redhead right now, and hopefully we get a good sunset, and we get some good, good golden hour footage. Let's go. I think one of these walking tracks leads to where I want to be. See, there's the ocean there. But I want to be on the cliff head. And there's like a walking trail right here, which might lead me. Oh, hello. Here we go. Yeah, this is the spot. This is where I was thinking of. Alright, I'm going to put the vlogging camera down, going to get some B-roll, and then I'll see you after. I'm so excited about this spot though. Alright, catch you in a sec. there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that sequence. I certainly enjoyed filming it. It's quite a nice spot up here, isn't it? Being up here on the cliff. Sorry if today's vlog was a bit disjointed or felt a little bit all over the place. That was my day today. It was a bit of a rough one, but anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the vlog nevertheless. And yeah, that's it for today. Probably won't vlog tomorrow, but I'll be back on the YouTube videos at some point. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe, that would be awesome. It would really help me out. And I'll see you guys later. Catch you around, guys.